Oh, that's right. It's going backwards. Hi. Hi, everybody.
It's going backwards? Oh, it's reversed?
Now, talk to him.
Oh, okay. This is a brand new try. You know we like to try things. So it is Karen and Tim from Stamping on the Back
We
Porch.
do like to try.
And we're going to have a little carnival show tonight. So this is kind of our little carnival booth.
Yes.
And we need to see if we can figure this out, if tech is really going to be on our side today or not.
Oh, of course it's not.
So we need to know. Oh, good, we're on. Isn't that a lovely thumbnail? Those of you who might be on, there is this thumbnail, so we obviously didn't know how to do that. Okay, now we just need to make sure. Oh, 5 people are watching. Okay, good. You're good.
How do you read there?
How do we read their comments? Would some of you comment so we can see if we can see comments? I think we must make that bigger. Because, you know, we do have things we want to give away. Peter Pan and Nancy and Lori. Oh, good. We're so glad you're on here. So, to experience this new try, and if it's fun and works well, maybe we'll do it again. And if not, we'll just delete it. It's all good. These are all people. Patty, Becky, Kathy. Okay, good. Michelle. Oh, good.
Seriously, we have Peter Pan?
Well, that's somebody's screen name. So
Oh, okay.
some of those are the real things. So, this is how this is going to work. This is the Carnival Wheel. And when it spins, we're going to do whatever it lands on. So we'll explain that as it goes. 2 of them are drawings. So anytime there's a drawing, I'm going to go back and forth in these comments, and Tim is going to push the stop button.
I'm going.
I don't know how we do that, but we're going to figure it out so that,
I'm going to tell a story. That's
okay, that's how he knows. Okay, should we get started?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start.
I think we already did.
Okay, did you land on something?
No, I would just.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us on a Friday night.
That's all the introduction.
That is it. We're going to dive right in. I bought this and it came in, but it had, it's missing a few parts, but I think it's still working. So it's okay. Oh my goodness. I don't really want to start with an ad. You can spin again. An ad is, something that I offer.
How about a question?
How about a question? Okay, you guys have to ask us a question. Can be personal, business, stamping. We're going to look for a question. That'll be a good way to start it off. So we're just going to get your mic on and let us look here. Oh, I can see where it might be smart if we're doing this to have a moderator at some point, but okay, good. Yes, Tim, Peter Pan says, I'm here and you'll never guess who it really is. I'm sure he won't. You'll have to let us know. Okay, game night is here, but we need some questions. Should we start calling Tim Vanna?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh, we'll just pick one here. What is your favorite new stamp set? Do you have an answer, Tim?
No, I don't.
Okay, then I will say. Okay. My favorite new stamp set is always the one I'm working on this week. And right now, it is this one, this new one with the map and the world, and it is one of the things that we're going to use in my online retreat in June.
I agree.
I love how spontaneous we can be. All right. We're having a beautiful weather. We have been outside. We had a little picnic lunch down at the park, and I'm going to go outside again after this. It is just a beautiful weekend, so I love being outside. And I love hearing all these different sounds. Go ahead and spin again.
Okay. That freezes every once in a while. Is that okay? Can we?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh, I love all these cards, so that's awesome.
Okay, I'm going to go backwards, I think.
Make a card. Okay.
Okay.
That's on me. I'm the one making the cards tonight. So, first card that I have, so it's awesome.
So do we have to move the camera?
Yeah, we're going to just move this down because I think it's a little easier to see. And of course, this library table doesn't have all that much room, so
Let me stand up.
I'm going to make
a mess.
I just dropped everything out of the floor. Did you hear that? That's Tim. That was really Tim. It was my sound effects guy.
That's right. Okay, let's get all this off the table.
Okay. I am just going to show you my favorite way of using 4x6 paper, because this is what we put out in the paper shares. And I'm actually going to cut it a little bit down. One down from 4 And then I'm going to do this around 5, so I just want like an inch off of this. I'm sort of guessing here. I'm just trying to get this. That's right, you know, I offer paper shares 2 ways. And, okay, you cannot go wrong. And see, this is just an excuse to show you one of the new paper packs again. Isn't this gorgeous? Both sides are just really fun. And these are a couple of the new colors. I'll decorate it later, but I just wanted to show this year if you get the 4x6 paper packs, you also get, I send you a PDF with all kinds of different ways to cut it and use it. And this is like the simplest way ever.
PDF stands for pretty darn fun.
And then I'm going to save this one. I'm going to cut this one at 2. Oh, I think I'm going to cut it right around there. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save one to be on the front of another card. So I'm going to get 2 cards out of this, which is really cool. And then I'm going to use the inside strip to decorate the inside. I have been with Stampin' Up! Since 1996. So what is that, 20-some years?
24 years.
Oh, people are asking all kinds of questions. How did we meet? Oh, man, that's a good one. I get to tell this story because it's really funny about Tim.
I was a good friend to a guy named Mark Thurmer.
Nah, you don't need to tell that story.
And
that one's not even interesting. Here's the interesting one.
we walked by Karen's house and I said hi to her.
Yeah, so isn't that, see, that how romantic is that? Here's the better story. Tim was a senior and I was a junior, and he had a part in the class play, and I was on the props committee, of course, totally behind the scenes. And the girl who had the lead in the play was running around going, oh, I have a kissing scene and I don't know how to kiss. And Tim very gallantly offered to teach her. And I thought, what a jerk. Okay, so that's, and then we re-met later up here, I said. But no, that was my only memory from high school. Yes, and his was walking by and seeing me on the street. But how pretty is that?
On your stoop.
The new, fresh colors. Now I'm going to decorate that, so I'll just put that up later. But just a fun way to do a base card.
And those personality traits have not changed.
Ooh, Kathy, you guys have a lot of questions. We'll just do a whole separate, I'm going to make track of all these, and we'll do a separate little thing about that later, because this is some really good ideas. Betsy Higgerson is wondering, Tim, if that's your real hair color.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it great? And, you know, he turned this color really young, so I said it's just kind of a...
40.
A trait. Yeah, by 40, he was all white, but just a really nice... When we were picnicking down at this park, there was this group of women up on this patio all together, and they call out to him and say, what did they say about your hair?
Something about it's beautiful.
They said something about is your hair real or something? Yeah, real. Yeah, like no.
And we weren't just by we weren't by a fancy bar. We were next to kind of like a senior center. But they liked my hair.
Oh, so, since we're not in real rush, there's a couple more men to ask. Who enjoys Stampin' Up! More between us? Who do you think? Who enjoys the perks, do you think, the most?
Oh, the perks. I do. I do. Who likes to sit down and plan cards and make them? Karen does.
But who is most excited about any trips, any travel, meeting all the people?
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
I'm a connector.
Yes, definitely.
I'm reading Malcolm Gladwell's Tipping the Scale? No.
The Tipping Point.
The Tipping Point. And one of the personalities in there that he talks about is the connector. And
that's what he is. And he's listening to an audiobook, and we also own it. So he brought it to me and said, you read this, and then, so I'll just read it too, and then we can talk about it. So that's fun. So we just kind of enjoy all this. Stamp Cats on Zoom. I am doing some things on Zoom. So anyway, all kinds of stuff we can talk about later, but we'll spin again.
Spin again. Okay, why don't you spin?
Oh, there's so many questions. I could just get sidetracked on the questions. So we'll just answer those as a separate thing. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is an ad. But after we do a couple of something, won't do it. The ad is just a chance for me to tell you that what I do. So one of the things that I do, for anyone who doesn't know, I do $15 a month classes where it's like a mini weekend retreat. So our next one is all going to be about different one-sheet wonders. So I did a video, Facebook Live, early Thursday. Yesterday, was that just yesterday?
Yes.
Using this one that Shannon West taught us all. But then we're going to do different ones. So, and we're doing it with small and doing quantity and kind of easy. And the fun thing about the classes are we meet 3 times plus a wrap up. So I will kind of show the idea and make one, and then people in class make them and put theirs up. So you just don't see my idea, you see all kinds of ideas. So I love that. I just love the community of that and how close we get and how much fun it is. Now, I will be telling you later what I'm going to be doing with my retired stamp, so, but not tonight. Okay?
With my retirement.
No.
You better not retire.
No.
This is how we pay
There's some
rent.
stamps that are retiring. I'm not retiring, but. And we were just talking tonight about what to do with them. And I think one of the things I'm going to do is a fundraiser right online. I think that will be a fun thing to do over in the Back Porch Stampers. So, because we have something in particular we would like to raise some money for. But anyway, that'll come later. And that was just, we were talking about that on our walk. So, you know, things change daily. Are we serving up popcorn? Oh, we should be. That's what we should have afterwards. Go ahead and spin.
We should.
Oh, Barbara says her favorite is the Forever Greenery. Oh, I know. I love that too. I think they're always.
Another ad.
No, you can
wait.
Oh.
No.
Oh, we did
drawing.
a drawing.
Oh,
okay.
good.
Our first drawing is going to be, picked out a lot of things that were pretty flat and easy to mail. So here's going to be the real trick. Okay. How do okay, Tim, you're going to shut your eyes. I'm going to be moving this and you're just going to point your finger and it's going to stop. But does it stop? Yeah, you're going to touch it in whatever name you land on.
Go that way because.
Okay, but close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
You have to close your eyes because you can't. Well, it's safe doing this since you can't read anyways
708,
from that far away.
709. So this is more recent. Okay.
But we don't even care if it's recent or not.
Okay.
So ready? Just aim. Okay, Brenda Yaste, however your name is. This is pretty funny. We put this thing on and it says report remove, put user in timeout. We're not going to put you in timeout.
Brenda.
Oh, that is too funny.
Brenda, we'll see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, Brenda, you just have to send us, and if you don't want to put it here, just send me a message over on Stamping on the Back Porch, or anyway, or you just write me a message how to do it. Prize number 1 goes to her. All right, next.
Is Brenda on this? Yes, she is.
Yes, everyone's on here.
Yes.
Because this is only, all the prizes tonight are just for people online.
Write her name on this, or?
Beth says she's in heaven after receiving a big box and stamp it up with her recent order. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we make friends with those drivers, don't we?
Let's do this.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Write Brenda's name on there and put it on there.
Oh, Tim, you're so organized.
Yeah,
because
right.
I would be looking at this afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, occasionally I'll have somebody say, you know, Karen, I won something a long time ago, and I just didn't see it, and I forgot to send you my name. And I'll write back and say, do you know what you won? Nope, surprise me. So that's all. See, it's all good. Oh,
it's that one.
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Takes 2 to run the show.
We try to make a hole here.
And we do a darn good job.
Yeah, stamping your own one-sheet wonder works too, to make your own designers. Okay.
Moving on?
Moving on. Story. Tim, that's your department.
Story. Okay. Did I have a prop for this?
Mm-hmm. Either of those.
This. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is I'm not supposed to make this, am I?
No.
This is
just a story.
Fish on a hook card. And the hook is...
Do you recognize, any of you recognize that fish? What it's made out of?
It is made out of, let me look. It is made out of a Christmas ball.
Ornament, yes. Do you see the ornament in there?
And a fishing story is that we went on an Alaskan cruise with Stampin' Up, and all the guys get together for kind of a pep rally and thanks for supporting your wives, that kind of thing. And there was a drawing for a fly fishing trip that was going to be ways away and we were flying in a de Havilland Beaver, like a 1951 de Havilland Beaver. Anyway, there was 2 sessions. 10 names were drawn in each one. Am I taking too long? And the first session, I was in the first session. The first name drawn, Tim Titus. Yay! So I've never been fly fishing before. I got to ride in the co-pilot seat. It was unbelievable.
And open it. The guy that you went with.
Oh, yes.
They made these cards and he sent this personal note to everyone that earned that trip. Is that just awesome? I think just that person.
That is true. Tim. I can't read.
Although belated, that's the way we always send
Yeah.
cards, isn't it? I guess we could do that. Thanks for wetting a line with us up in Alaska. Sure was fun. Hope all is good to you and yours and looking forward to another adventure. That is so cool.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Oh, this is fun. Some of you have used the ornament punch before. Kathy said she has. And people recognize that. Lori wants to know why Tim was so experienced in kissing when he was a senior. Well, one thing you need to know about Tim, whether or not he was, he'll claim he was. So see, it's kind of irrelevant. He'll just be out there and offer anything. Isn't that funny?
Let's say that I think I made it to Sweet 16 without being kissed.
No, I did.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Should we spin?
Yes, let's spin. Oh, question. Another question. So see, I am only going to answer one at a time because now more will come. Okay. And I won't remember all the others. Answers yes, kissing all the girls. Julie says it's just him being helpful. Yes,
That's right.
But then he'll offer anything.
You want to go
We
back
could
to
go back
some-
to some of the others. So, so one of the other questions.
I'm asking for a question.
We better be a little.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we don't know how to do this. Oh, that's sweet. Connie Davison said he's a good hugger. That is good.
Crazy Connie.
How do you miss your Monday Mavens? How much do you miss your Monday Mavens? So Peter Pan must be a Monday Maven. Is it Jane? Should we take a guess? I have no idea. Yes, we are. For those of you who don't know, we have this group of women that come over on Mondays, or used to, and help me cut paper and do packages. And so all the stuff I send out, I have help. I don't do it alone.
Could it be Jennifer because she goes to Disney World all the time?
Disney World's queen. She goes there.
No, she's not the queen. You have a couple of other people.
No, I'd say Jennifer is because she got
Yeah, she.
a ticket,
Yeah, okay.
a year-round, a ticket to go many times this year. And then what happened? It closed. I got it. So that is wonderful, wonderful. Okay,
so
let's spin again.
Was
we
the
figured out
question
Peter
asked
Pan.
and answered?
I think it was.
What was the
Oh, Phil wants to know if you caught fish on that trip. Did anyone catch fish?
Everybody except me.
And did
But-
that impact
But
the time he had?
But everybody else had done fly fishing before, so I was starting from scratch. The interesting thing being in Alaska, in this big body of water, was that there was a man with a shotgun standing guard behind us in case bears came out of the woods and attacked us. Seriously, that was kind of cool.
And the thing is, that's something we would never, ever do in our lives. So to be able to do that as part
Never.
of the Stampin' Adventure was just really very cool.
Yeah.
Somebody just asked, Jean just asked if I make cards every day.
Are we still at, that's like the third question.
Is that the third question?
I think so, but answer it.
Okay, and then we'll move on. Most days, but because I do this as a business, you guys know how that works. I'm usually making a card for a deadline, like, I have Facebook Live at 1. What am I going to do? So no, not every day, but I do try to stamp every day. One of the things I will just say that I love about my job, my business, whatever this is the variety, because I make cards. I'm on the computer, I'm on the phone. There's so much built-in variety, and I can just plan my own schedule. So I
That's why
absolutely love that.
That's why she loves me so much too.
That's right. And he takes care of the rest. And I don't know on. I don't
answer a
know how
first
you
question.
comment. No, I'm just saying people are saying they can't find where to comment, and I have no idea.
Somebody
we're just
answer
lucky
that
we're on here. If
question.
somebody else has any clues, you can put that on. And I don't know if it works better to be on a computer or on a phone or what it is. I'm just glad we can see comments, so we're thrilled. Okay.
Okay.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Another question. Oh, but go on. We've had too many questions. Oh, we're going to go right next to it. Next time we'll just pick right next. Okay, share card. I'm going to share a
Share
card.
card.
Okay, so I thought for sharing cards, I'm just going to share some of my favorites. And I don't know who made this, but it's one I have kept because I think it is just hysterical. Okay, on the phone, you should find on the bottom of your page. So Linda MacArthur says that spontaneous describes which one of us best. It could be both of us, I'm not sure. Probably Tim, but anyway, I love this. Does anyone remember the stamp set? But look at, she cut off the chicken, the head, and it says, having one of those days.
She cut off the head of the chicken.
But I just, do you ever feel like you have a day like that? I just haven't even been able to send this card because I think it is so funny. I have to just keep it and laugh at it myself. So anyway, that is my first little share, a little trip down memory lane. I have no idea what the name of the stamp set was or anything, but it was a long time ago.
But
you can spin.
She thinks it's cute because she didn't grow up on a farm butchering chickens.
Oh, I watched it once, and no part of that for me. I like my meat just wrapped and at the grocery store too. A quick side, just a quick side story. We have a daughter in high school.
Ew.
They did a mission trip and went and worked on some poor farms or something. She came back a vegetarian.
Yeah.
She was a vegetarian
she watched
for
them
many years after watching the butchering and kind of being a part of the whole thing. Yeah, so anyway, we always thought that was pretty hysterical. Okay, next.
Okay.
Oh, so Gail went out and then came back into comment. A lot of times you just have to refresh something.
No, I won't.
Okay, I'm going to do a stamping tip. Okay, we'll put this down. So yesterday when I was doing the One Sheet Wonder, some of the tips I have, everyone might know, some you might not, but sometimes it's fun to just be reminded. I have these pretty coordinating rhinestones. And to do that, I'm just taking the rhinestones and using the blends to get whatever color that I want. And I thought, isn't that just cool? So whoa, that one went away. And it's really great. This is really kind of a worn out one. That's perfect for doing this with. And then this one was the light old olive. So I just found a couple of colors that worked there. And they dry like almost immediately. So I used the lighter ones on here so you could see it. I'm using 3 because they always say odd numbers, and then the bright ones there. So I love just having these handy because you can make them any color to go with what you want. Okay, that is tip number 1. And go ahead and spin. Vera's next door neighbor had a chicken running around after his daughter with no head. The daughter screaming. See, now that might make a cute movie, but I couldn't even watch it. Make a cute horror movie, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the regular rhinestones, and the pearls work too. So it's pretty fun. So gems, pearls, kind of all kinds of things. So the name of the game with stamping card making is just try something. You just never know.
Here we go. Drawing.
Okay, we'll do another drawing. This time it is for designer elements. Nice flat thing here. So, okay, the sounds are awful, people are saying.
What do you mean?
So should we unmic? Is it the mic? Is it YouTube?
The sounds? Our voices?
Let me tell you, that the sound is, and are you saying it's off kilter with the screen? No idea. It's our first time trying this, I know, with YouTube. Trick. A whole lot of times things.
They're going so fast.
Yeah, most people have no issues, but
okay, good.
I'm just going to say a lot of times if you have issues, the replay will be fine. It's just somehow in the connections. But you still want to be on here live if you want to be in the drawings because, they're all happening live. Are you ready, Tim?
I can't read that fast.
It's a good thing you don't have to, isn't it?
I know.
Okay, I'm spinning and you were just pointing.
Okay.
And we're going to see who gets put in timeout next. Okay, LaVar LaChette.
Ah,
all right, and
LaVar.
Gina said today was one of those days for her. Okay, so she needs a pick-me-up today.
Way to go, LaVar.
Okay, there goes
Now, did you say
Prize number 2.
if you got drawn, you're going to give me a prize? Is that it?
I don't think you'd know what to do with them. Okay, some of you say you forget things like that. Oh, I think it's always kind of good to be reminded. So, okay, good.
Okay, like what? What did they forget?
We're going to spin again.
What did they forget?
Nothing, we're fine.
Karen forgot what you forgot.
I'll go back and look at comments afterwards and read whatever.
She has no idea what we forgot.
I have no idea.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do another tip.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, a tip.
Because I'm going to be collecting questions. We have a whole lot of questions here, which would be really fun. But I have another fun tip here. Let me see. It's going to be right here.
Oh, yes. And this better be a good tip.
Oh, he disappeared.
What did?
I found the card, the rest of the card. Okay, this is going to be a study in visualization.
Okay, and it took me a long time to find this.
Yes, we had
tape.
trouble finding this card. But there are more. If you guys know the die with this, there are way more brass dies in this. So you have to visualize that it's right there. But I wanted to show how fun is this for a masking card or anything to do with a car. It could be for girl too, but someone who's into this, kind of a thing. So you can put that down.
Okay, so what are you missing?
They probably fell off, but that's okay. This is just... Life is always good at here. It's just stamps. They just have to visualize the completed card because that's a partially completed card. Did you know that with things like with Stays-On, you can stamp on all kinds of things. You can stamp on window sheets. You can stamp on duct tape. So that's what we're going to do right here. I'm just going to take this and stamp right on there. And I thought, isn't that cool?
I think you have to do it again. It's not the best.
It's not the best. Okay, here's one for you, Tim. And I'll do another one. That's probably saying more about the ink.
No.
That I probably need to ink more.
I think you have to pound the table a little harder.
Oh, you want to do it in pound?
Maybe.
Because that helps. Because, Tim's a pounder.
No, I don't know.
You might make
you
it
can't
get...
pound.
No, you can't pound that. But you can press it hard. You've got the power, So take it. This would make a cute card right here. No, it does not rub off. Once
Good
it is
job.
on here, see, look at this. It's not going to rub off. Isn't that cool? You just need to let it dry a little bit because sometimes on different things, will take just a moment to dry. But no, that is on there
And
permanently.
the difference
So I thought,
between
how cool is that?
their ink and ours is that Karen got a really old Stays-On.
And maybe I'm wrong with. See, I never profess to have all the answers. Maybe I'm wrong about window sheets. Can someone correct me? But I was sure that that's what I'd done on window sheets. But because I have used Stays-On on all kinds of different things. Metallic sheets works great on, like the gold metallic, any of those. So just get more use out of your Stays-On.
Okay, now what are you going to do with this?
I don't know. I was just going to put it on your shirt. Is that
That's
okay?
it?
Yeah, I love you lots. Okay. In case you didn't know.
I love
a little
you too.
reminder. Okay. Yes, it does work on window sheets. Thank you, Stephanie. You bailed me out. Because, see, I'm saying that. I'm sure I've done that. And I'm suddenly questioning myself.
And just for the record, I love you all.
And, Angela, that's going to be the next tip coming up. So we'll wait for a tip here. All right.
Did you hear me?
No. Was I supposed to be listening?
Just for the record, I love you lots.
Oh, okay. I love you back.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Another question.
Okay,
Anything
here.
non-porous. Thank you, Patty.
I will do
That would be
this.
the scientific definition. Anything non-porous. I don't know why those words just didn't come to the top of my mind, but you're right. And that's a perfect way to explain it. Are you just fixing? This is missing a few pieces, and we think it has something to do with the balance on it. So that might be the little bit of trouble we're having, but it's okay. So are you moving it, or is it okay?
No, I can't move it. They're all different sizes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what is it on? Do another drawing. Okay. So this time we are drawing for the car keys. This totally fits the last tip. I love these it's the car keys and the little wrench. It's just perfect for tool cards, Cabana is quite strong. Ramona says.
Yes.
Okay, so you ready?
Ready.
Okay, go ahead. All right, Mary Kay Paulette. Okay.
Put her in timeout.
Yeah, Mary Kay. That is so funny that comes up. Mary Kay Paulette, we need yours. Okay. Got yours and spin again.
Spin again. Okay. I'm actually finding a new place for these.
Okay. He thinks I'm going to knock them all off the table.
I think you will.
Ad. I will just mention a quick ad then. The other thing, I did mention paper shares are coming up, but the other thing that each month I send a card kit if you place a $50 order through me. But this month I took a month off because of all this quarantining and doing all this alone. So you're getting a whole bunch of 4x6 papers and a PDF that tells you how to use them and an extra gift, product gift for any $50. So, okay, moving on. So there's always something each month, just to know that.
And I'm going to mail them, so that's a gift.
That's right. That's right. And Tim does all the post office runs. Okay.
I do.
Next.
Next. Tip.
Oh, another tip. Okay, this is a little tip. Somebody, I think Andrew or Angela, somebody just asked, how do you know which black ink to use for which? And here is what I love to do. Do you see my tips on the back of these? Stays on is what you want to use for anything that's going to get wet. So if you're going to watercolor, if you're going to use the watercolor pencils and then add water, the aqua painters, the blender pens, and any non-porous surface. I've got that. It's going to become part of my vocabulary. Anything like that. This is just really nice and permanent. So this is going to be your go-to for all of those things. And the Memento, it's much easier to clean. It's not like permanent. This is my go-to every day. This is what I'm going to use if I'm not getting something wet. It's Memento. But the one thing, you want to use this for Stampin' Blends. So I put that on the back as an easy reminder because it's not going to work with this. So that's the main thing to remember with this. Hopefully that helps.
It's helped me out several times.
Okay, so this will be, that's the next little tip. Little notes like that, they're just easier than having other notes around if it can be right on the product. Okay. Oh, someone wants to know if the keys come with the car. Nancy, I think I only wish. Maybe we could find a little, what do you call those?
Keychain?
No, those little cars. Oh, Luann has a bunch. And you're not getting this. I'll just let you know. You're not going to get this one. That Renee made this. Is this fabulous?
No.
But no, the little wheel, Hot Wheels. Okay.
My red pickup.
Do you know, can you use the Stays On Cleaner? I'm going to answer this on photopolymer stamps. I have heard that it is not a good idea because it could ruin your stamp. Here's my personal thoughts on this.
We just had a question, so we have. Okay.
Oh, no, this should be a. Oh, okay, that's okay. No cheating then. My personal thought is I've never had any trouble with you. I have used it and I have not used it. I don't care if my stamps are black, if they have the Stays On, as long as they're clean and I can put them in yellow. So I don't use it on photopolymer, but I also don't feel like my stamps don't need to live longer than I do. They're meant to be used, so I don't tend to worry about a lot of things, and I haven't had anything fall apart from what I've used, so I just not that. Yes, send her a card with a card.
Karen
Good, yes.
wasted all of her energy worrying when she was younger.
I know, we were talking about
Now
that.
she doesn't worry at all. And I didn't worry at all when I was younger. Now I worry all the time.
Much more of a worrier, and he's the one turning into hypochondriac. You know, and here's my philosophy, and this came from Linda. Was this from you? Linda MacArthur is on here. It is what it is. See, you know, then let it go. Let it go.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
I didn't take French in high school.
I figure if I can't control it, I might as well not worry. So it's all,
Oui, oui.
it's all good. Life is way too short. Okay.
That is being said by a woman that turns 70 in 8 days.
Oh, I love Linda's comment. She says, are you saying our stamps are tools, not jewels? You got it. Perfect. I love that because they are. You know, I care about what they produce. In fact, I will tell you a funny story.
Oh, really?
It's not really a story time, but you can move it because it's my turn for story because most of the stories are going to be, Tim's turn. But long time ago, I became the first demonstrator that I knew to do hands-on. As people talked about it and they'd say, oh, you can't do that at parties. If you guys don't remember the early days, like back in the late 1990s, we would go to parties and we would just show things and we would leave what we made with the host. It was the host gift. And then people would order it. I just felt like I was a robot saying the same thing over and over. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And I kept thinking, let's do hands-on.
She didn't want to be the center of attention.
No. So I switched to hands-on. And when I told my downline that at a meeting, they're all going, oh, you could hear it. Like, you're going to let people mess up your stamps. And I just said, yeah, I care about what the stamps make. I sure don't care what my stamps look like. So it was kind of funny. It was just kind of fun. But it was the best decision I made because I learned to love this job so much more in terms of I just felt like I was the creator of the environment. Just get together with friends, make a couple fun cards, gab with your neighbor, go home, it's totally fine. And people say, yeah, but you're not telling them all the different inks and all this. And I said, do you think they're listening? I don't listen to all that. You can always just sit with someone and help them figure out what they want to make. I would rather have people just get stuff and have a plan and go use it, and then you can come back next time. But anyway, that was my story there.
Any other comments that you need to be responsible?
Okay, she was very rare. Georgia, if you had, so this would have been, how long ago was 1996? It was probably around 1998, because I only did a couple of years before I actually made the switch. And then we had this fabulous convention one year, but this was after I was already doing it, but I was so quiet. But Susie Miller, who we lost her to ALS years ago. Some of you might have known her. She was so funny and so wonderful, and she contributed so much to this company. She gave such a dynamic talk about doing hands-on parties, and that's kind of what started the whole trend. It really is, so it's just very powerful. And I don't remember what year it was, but anyway,
it's a long time
it's just
ago.
fun. We're all in this together, and now I think, I don't know if anyone doesn't do hands-on, so but it just took time for all this to switch, things, and now we're all just doing it online at the moment. So
You mean there was
it all keeps changing.
You mean there was a tipping point?
Yes, there was a tipping point. That'd be a good title for a book.
It would be, Malcolm.
Oh, the surfing penguin. Lori said at her first party you used that. I love that surfing penguin. Yeah, you go back a long ways.
Okay. Let's draw.
Let's draw. Let's draw.
spin.
So he's going to see if he can
spin.
aim that. Because that's all Tim wants to do. Get out of anything else. Drawing, you did it. Whoa. You did it. Okay, next it's for these beautiful flower faceted gems. These are just one of my favorites.
Power of...
Oh, yes. Okay, so Tim.
Yes.
All right. You get to draw.
Yeah.
He's just going to do it. He can't read from this far away, so he's totally good. Who is it now?
Linda Phillips.
Where are you?
Right there. Linda. Yes. That one.
Oh, Linda Phipps. Okay, Linda. I can see, but it doesn't pull up. But yes, it is. Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel.
And
okay.
She said clever idea.
Linda Phipps. Linda Phipps. So you could read that far away. Are you sure that wasn't a plant then?
No.
If it is, I'm going to make you close your eyes because, no cheating here.
No. No, you can't when they're going that fast. You can't.
I know you can't. I can't even read that far. Okay, next. How are we doing for time? We're doing fine. We'll stop before 8. So
We have a midnight curfew, though.
yeah. No, I think it's 8 o'clock.
Seriously.
Curfew.
Okay, here we go. Oh, good fast one.
Share a card. Oh, yeah. Did you see it? What meant to go right over there. I'm going to share it. Know if this is going to fit anyone.
Do one or just show it?
No, I'm just going to share. I'm going to show one. I'm doing the cards I picked to share tonight are trips down memory lane. I don't know who did this either, but I have loved this. And I don't know if it fits people that aren't in Minnesota, but we had a Dayton's, and the daisy sale was the big thing. But any of you who like to shop will kind of get this whole thing. I think that might be kind of a fun store thing, but this goes way, way back. And this was so cute. She just put this little chain, spring daisy sale, got the little money there, and that adorable little girl there. Is that just a sweet card? So you just have to know if anyone recognizes this set, or are there other spring daisy sales?
You can claim this card if you want to say that you made it.
Yeah. I think I'm ready to give this card, but I have to make sure I give it to somebody who
It's too cute.
can relate to it, remembers the spring daisy sales, because that's really what it's about. Next.
Next. Gonna spin again?
Yep, go ahead. Yeah, Dayton's left a long, long time ago. Linda says she's going to make a card with the color of Tim's shirt because she likes your combination. How about that? Another share card. I'll do another quick card. Name this story. Corduroy lost a button. I just love it when you can use your stamp sets and make something that kind of fits something. And I did a whole series once on children's books and making cards to kind of go with them. So there's like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. And then this was corduroy lost a button. And I don't remember the others. But I always think, if you're giving a book to a child or something too, if you can create something that kind of goes along with it, I thought it was just kind of fun. Okay. Oh, some of you like this book too. All right. Yeah, those corduroy books, I think they're still around. So I've always meant to just put this in a book and give it. So I might do that yet. Okay. Next.
I'm going to go backwards this time.
Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. Tim, story.
Story.
You get to share a story.
Okay. Give me a one-word introduction. What was it? Oh, yes.
What? One word, he needs a hint.
I do.
No, he picked
But
this
she
out.
tells me.
He picked out this. You picked this out.
Okay.
So this one I'm going to show.
Book is a noun. A marvelous doorway to a world of...
Magical.
Oh, magical. To an adventure and possibilities. Chris made me...
This is a Chris Coverston original
Chris
card.
Coverston. It is amazing.
And it sits in front of one of his bookshelves.
It sits on a bookshelf.
Isn't that great? And we were always going to show it next to a picture of Tim when he was like 5 because he really had big ears. I was just remembered that when we did it, we never did because it was really funny and he kind of grew into his ears. But our kids have commented on that, but they weren't quite this pointed.
They weren't pointed.
No, I think but that is pretty fun. But isn't that just fun?
I did have a nickname of Monkey when I was a kid, so.
Right, so that is just a great card.
But it is. So Chris, thank you. It's.
And you're going to see we're going to do
near
something
and
fun,
dear.
and maybe even this weekend with the other questions that you ask. But for tonight, we'll just let it be. So okay.
Let it be.
Anything else? Let it be.
Thank you, John.
So we hoped you could just join us and laugh a little and maybe learn something, but at least we'll have
Drawing.
another drawing. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, perfect for everything. And these match. If you have the heart punches, that double layering. So if you win this, but you don't have the punches yet, you just might want to think about that.
You have to buy him.
Okay, hearts are always good. Okay, you're gonna
Close my eyes.
Okay, he's gonna close his eyes. Okay,
You spinning it?
it's fun. And it is Deborah Culbertson. All right, Deborah Culbertson. You are on.
Karen and I grew up in a town with Culbertsons.
I didn't know him, and the town was only 3,000 people. I think one thing has always been true. Tim has always gotten around a whole lot more than I do.
That's true, but they lived on my side of town. We lived out in the country, and so did they.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down to the beginning. Here we go. All right.
Oh, another question.
Another question.
Okay. Oh, some of you are asking questions. I don't even know. I'll have to look up the answers to that. Can't wait to see your new stamp set. Just so you know, we do have a new stamp set, but I don't know when it's going to be out there. It's not in this catalog, and I don't know if it's like in the next one for the holiday or not, but that's when it's coming out. Okay, there's the question. Spin again.
That was a question? Last time you gave 4 questions, answered
I know.
4 questions.
I know. Another drawing. Okay, this time let us draw for, love the adhesive back sequins. In my opinion, it's the only way to do it, sequences with the adhesive back. So this is with that. Okie doke.
Okay.
I've got to make a comment on this.
Yes.
Lynn Latin was saying their husband's making a bookshare box for their front yard. They have kids riding their bikes around the circle all the time. Do you know, that's what our kids gave us for, was it for Christmas? I think it was, but whatever it was.
45th wedding anniversary?
Whatever it was. And they had a
Christmas,
diagram.
yeah.
They were going to put a wheelchair ramp on the little house, which I just love because it just makes it more inclusive. And since that was our life. But then when we told them we put our name in on a senior's place, they decided it probably was a whole lot of work if we weren't committed to stay. Well, we don't know if the next people are going to keep it up. Not that it was the amount of work, but a perfect, perfect, perfect gift. So love that you're doing that.
What did they buy us?
Okay. A mattress. A mattress, which we needed too. That's been wonderful. Okay.
You finally got rid of the waterbed.
Okay.
Okay, what am I doing?
You're going to just
draw?
Yeah, shut your eyes. Oh, Brenda, yeah. Oh, boy, is she a lucky girl, but she already got one.
Okay,
so
we can't do
that. We'll do another. But I said, I don't know how that happened twice, but okay. Paula Love Pets. Paula LV Pets. You'll have to give me the rest of your information. But okay.
I love
perfect.
Pets.
Perfect. Perfect.
Pets. 84. She was born in 1984.
Okay, he's going to guess what everything means here.
So 1984, she's like in her
30s. He was a detective in a former life. No, go ahead. That's right. We have a plan here. We might be out of things. I might just have to decide.
Maybe she graduated from high school.
Could you help us make another card?
Yes.
You think you could make that happen?
Make a
I have
card.
another card I'd like to make. Really short.
You did it! Wow, we did it!
Make a card. Okay, we'll put it down. This is a card. I have leftover cards of different things that we have made at my card extravaganza, which I also do online now. But I've always loved this card. So see, I still have a few to use up. So this is a Z fold, which means it's just folded in half and folded back again. And see, either one of these would work. It's just paper, so you can easily make card kits or, things to do with kids. So here's my little thing. I'm going to put that on, and then I have a choice.
This is just paper. You make paper cards.
Yeah, but I cut it out. It's not a stamp.
Oh.
And it's not a die.
I
It's not
see.
anything. And I can use, I'm going to do the balloons. But either one would work. So these are leftovers, and I actually sold a bunch. I have like 5 left. They're called mystery kits. All kinds of things like this that were left from classes. I realized how many I had, so I was putting them in groups of 12 and selling them for $20. And the only thing was that they were all a surprise because you don't get a picture to see the finished card, but you get all the pieces, and then you can figure out. And in the Back Porch Stampers, which is my Facebook group, some of the people that bought those have been putting in what they made out of them, and I just love it because we can all make something different, even out of the same papers, which I think is just pretty fun. Yeah, so I have a few left, if that sounds interesting, but I thought, I just didn't know what to do with all of that, and I usually stamp them all up at the end, but I realized I had plenty of cards. I really didn't need more cards, so that's why I decided to do the mystery kits. And you don't need any stamps to finish them, because the card kits I send out each month too, you don't need stamps. Sometimes you could add words or something, but you don't need stamps to complete the cards. So these are like that. And if you notice, there's a little spot there. I was going to put it where it'd be hidden, but that's going to be okay. And then I'm going to pop this one up. But I also think this is just a useful layout. And so that's what I do with layout classes. I think it's really fun because people get to choose. They can either purchase the supplies and make kind of the same things, or they can just cut their own, because I just put out all the papers we're using. But it's just so fun then to see the variety. Well, I guess I was going to do a pop-up.
Do you have some?
Oh, probably somewhere on this desk, but it's okay. It doesn't need to be popped up today. It's just You know, it's all good. And then if you want, you can put a little happy birthday down here. And I think that's a very sweet card and such a useful design. Oh, Teresa, that's so sweet. She said, this is fun. It's a great way to spend a beautiful evening. Oh, and thank you, Lori, too, for fun.
Okay.
Juanita, yeah, okay, yes.
Before we take that up, I'm going to spin again.
Okay, I'm going to spin again to see if we can make
Make
another card. Who would believe? We'll make one more because you're going to see this was from the same card pack. This was one of the monthly things. So I just think this is great because here we have the same paper. Again, there is no stamping, and yet it's going to be a little different. This time it's not even, this isn't even cut out. It's just a circle punch. This is another layout I use a lot. Let's see, I'm going to do all those. This is like a strip card, perfect for all those odds and ends. So I'm going to take this, lay it across, take another one, put it right next to it, and take another one. So you can see I've just used odds and ends of paper out of that set. So if I'm making a whole bunch of these, they could be the different scraps of the different designer series paper. So these aren't even going to all look alike if we're making a bunch. I'm going to cut that off. Attach this. I don't know if this paper is still available either, but it's one of my favorites. It is on the retiring list, but one of the things I love about it is that the stamp set is adorable too, but even without the stamp set, this paper stands alone. You really have everything you need. There's also is it a lion?
Here, watch.
And
watch. It stands alone.
There's a lion and another animal. I can't even, koala bear? No, that's the koala bear. What's the other one in there? I don't remember, but they are just adorable. So you can see both of these, and I would actually use some dimensions on this too. Now this could go down here, up there, in there. This could go anywhere. But isn't that a fun little layout?
Is that a toucan?
Yep, it is. And you can see these are the same groups of colors. They're from the same paper. But you can take a paper like this and just make all kinds of different cards. And then you just have this whole stack of cards ready. So I think that is really a fun idea. And we are going to wind down. It is almost 8, so I think we could just close with a drawing and be done. We better have a last drawing.
No. We're going to do one more spin before a drawing.
Yes, it's live right afterwards. You can do it. So we'll spin for, we're going to do what now?
We're not going to, you got to warn me.
We got to warn.
I'm having too much fun.
He's like spinning. Okay, you spin one more time and then we'll have a drawing. And maybe it'll land on drawing and then that'll be it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Tim, you did good. That is pretty funny. So if this is fun, we're thinking it'd be fun to do something like this, like once a month or something over here on YouTube. But, you know, it's just kind of a fun way to just banter back and forth and just share a few fun tips. So let's see. Tim, why don't you pick what we're going to give away in here? What we have left.
Hearts in color.
Oh yeah, little hearts. And here is another thing that you can color with those blends. Do you see how these are just clear, which is awesome? So you could put this clear over red paper and it still would show the red, or you could color this in red and it's even going to be brighter, or any other color to go with what you have. All of these things are perfect with the blends. So, oh, thanks for being my, oh, you guys are fabulous. Okay, I'm going to spin this and you're going to do one last. Close your eyes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Beth Merkel. Okay. Sounds good. This is yours. Send me your stuff. And congrats. Thank you for everyone. Beth, it's great to have you on here tonight.
It is.
We appreciate you guys doing this and bearing with all of our attempts to try new things in life. So I said it's just pretty fun. And now go have a rest of a fun weekend. And thanks all of you. Good night.
Just wait.
You have a parting words?
That's the little arrow takes you to the last comment.
Okay.
So-
Thank you all.
Fun. There's got to be something. Words of wisdom. Goodbye.
He'll have to work so he can
Okay.
close on the end. So
Closing comments by Karen, because I'm going to go around and turn off the machine. So Karen,
well, thanks to Tim for being a good sport about it. He says, now what am I doing tonight? I says, well, you're gathering some things for stories. You're finding this and that, and then you just show up.
MC. I'm the MC.
So then Tim is going, M-C-E-M-C-E-E. Is that French? And I go, I don't know. I always just thought it was short for Mistress of Ceremony. Do you guys know? So I said,
Don't ask now because we're going to have to wait till answers. Okay.
So we have really, really exciting conversations around here, just, to fill you in on that.
I was the Toastmaster tonight.
Yes.
Because I went to Toastmasters, which is a wonderful organization. Teaches you to speak spontaneously and prepare messages or talks.
And if you really think he needed help with that,
I did. Anyway,
growing up, his family always said he was going to be a preacher. So that tells you something about.
and when I met Karen, she says, "No, you're not."
And I said, no, you're not.
I had my calling.
So that's fine. Okay,
very true.
you can go around.
Did anyone answer the MC's question?
Does anyone know? Yeah, ask Google. It's exactly what I told Tim, but I don't think he cared that much. So it's just a topic of conversation.
Well, we've been working so hard to get ready for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If I can bump him
Okay.
off the
So see if
off
there's
the,
any other
off the seat, then
MC
we
answers.
can end. Thanks, guys. And the last thing over on stamping on the back porch on our Facebook group, we do have shows there every Monday evening at 6:30 Central and Thursday at 1. So join us there. And thanks.
Okay, now I have a problem. How do I shut off?
Yes, Sharon, see you next weekend. Next weekend is the class for $15 on all these shares. So I have to figure out, I don't know enough about YouTube to even know. I bet in the comments or somewhere I could probably put a link. In the show notes, there's probably show notes. I'll work on it.
Do I just push the X?
I think that would sound like a good idea. Bye.
If it erases the whole thing.
Good night.
Bye. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay.
No, that was fun.
Well, just wait. Don't talk yet because I haven't pushed this shirt. Yes.
Oh.
We might still be on.
My still.
End. Okay? Bye.